Hi, my name's Abel, and I have four ghost stories for Spooky Talk. So my first encounter was with a ghost was when I was really young, back in 1996. I was living in Queens, New York, and one day, it was when I first got there to New York City. I was really young. Me and my family had to move there, and we moved into a townhome in New York, in Queens, New York. And I was really young. I was a kid, and I wasn't in school yet. It was summer break. We moved there, and I was left alone a lot because my dad was working, and we lived with my uncle. He was working all the time, but I was left alone in this townhome. And my favorite cartoon to watch back then was like Scooby Doo and Speed Racer and like the Super Friends and all that stuff. So I would binge watch Cartoon Network in the summertime. But one day I was left alone, and I was laying on the couch watching TV, and most of the lights were off because my family wanted the lights off, for electricity purposes. And I was watching Scooby Doo, which is funny. I was watching Scooby Doo, and I look over to the right of me, and I saw like a reflection. It looked like a reflection from like a mirror or like a flash of light from like outside, and it from the glance, it was like feet. It was like flip flops, like a woman in a nightgown and flip flops. But I could see her feet, but I couldn't see her upper body. And I kind of glanced again, and this time the sink turned on, and the water was pouring out of the sink, and then it turned off, like somebody was getting a glass of water, like a routine. And I got so scared, I got freaked out, and I stood up and I went outside in the patio, and I immediately was just like trying to get my head together, like what did I just see? What did I witness? And I thought that maybe it was a reflection from like somebody's TV, but it was during the daytime, so it's kind of hard to explain that. But I kept thinking it was some type of reflection, and it freaked me out because I couldn't explain the sink part. The vision of the woman's body was, I figured I could explain that to myself, but the sink turning on, I could not explain to myself. So I called my dad, and I was like, "Hey man, there's something here. Something just turned the sink on, and I saw it's like somebody's feet. It looked like maybe like an angel or something. I don't know." And because it had a robe on, a white robe, and he's like, "It's okay. Like just calm down. Just wait for me. I'll be home. Just try to stay away from that area. And I was like, well, I can't even go in the house because I'm so scared. So eventually he got off work early and came to see me and check on me when I was a kid. And after that day, man, I had to be near somebody in that house. So that was my first encounter, like real, like a physical form of a person.